What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Get It Off Your Chest number 90. I'm your Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. And my apologies, I did not put that in the right channel. One sec, I think it's XC. There we go. Press the say button and boom. Ah, damn it. I'll fix it later then. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on this great, great Monday morning. Lots, actually, real quick. Want more content like this? Subscribe and share. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one local person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. It is Martin Luther King's remembrance of Luther King. People want to say birthday. I don't necessarily say birthday because when have you ever known somebody's birthday has been on the same day for X amount of years? But that's neither here nor there. Just wanted to say uh for his accomplishments, thank you. Although a lot of people have a bit of an opinion on him now more so than ever, we do greatly appreciate Martin Luther King's contributions. I know when during the not the inauguration, what do you call that thing? Insurrection, I guess, the January 6th situation, we had a conversation about am I Malcolm X or am I MLK? I had my comments there, but I didn't go. I don't believe I went out all the way to disrespect, like most people do. We're going to show respect to those of our path who made it easier for us Black people to live today. So, to MLK, thank you. You will always be remembered. Today is inauguration day. I don't believe they're having it outside. I think last time I checked, I saw some indoor action going on, and I don't blame them because I just imagine I'm in down south, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Houston. It is currently 35 degrees and it feels like 22, and it is expected to snow tomorrow. So I will imagine it's a lot colder in DC. I will imagine that. So, and I get it. I totally understand. I ain't trying to get caught outside just so the same person that was here 4 years ago to come back in and it's back to business per usual. You dig what I'm saying? So this Monday, stay warm because right now Texas act like they don't know how to handle winter weather yet, which they don't. Because by the time I get home, my Wi-Fi has better be on. That's all I gotta say. I got too much stuff to do, and I need my Wi-Fi to work. Because just like I got a 9 to 5 job, or in this case, a 9 to 1 job. I got a job work to do at home, and I need my Wi-Fi. So please, 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 let's get that taken care of. And another thing, while we're on get it off your chest before we get into the main question of the show, thank you for bringing back TikTok. Can you please revitalize CapCut? Pretty please with sugar on top, because CapCut is one of the programs I use to edit videos, and the fact that they took that down was blindsiding. D's in the bill. What's good, D? How you feeling, man? That shit blindsided the hell out of me. I need CapCut to come back. Now, TikTok went down on the 18th. TikTok came back to life on the 19th. It resurrected the next day. You know what didn't resurrect? CapCut. Hold up. Matter of fact, let me double check this right now. Because I don't think I checked it this morning. Hold on, let me make sure all this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Jeez, I got too much stuff open. All right, let's see. Is CapCut back on yet? Because I would love to cancel this trial of this complicated program I'm trying to learn. Where am I supposed to read it? Where's CapCut? Okay, there it is. Let's see. Is CapCut back on? The answer is no. Sorry, CapCut isn't available right now. A law banning CapCut has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use CapCut for now. Rest assured, we're working to restore our services in the US. Please stay till DID, blah, 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 UID, blah, blah, blah. Somebody need to SMD, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully they get this program back up and running, preferably before Sunday. That way I can not pay $100 a month for this program that I'm learning. That's just a preference. That's what I would like. So TikTok is back. Cool. Glory to God for that. Because like I said, TikTok has done wonders for me when it comes to my social when it comes to social, not necessarily social media, let me not even say that. When it comes to content creating, it has done wonders for me in content creating as far as getting through the algorithm a lot easier. TikTok does that a lot better than Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. So I am grateful, very grateful for TikTok, and I'm glad it's back. But when it comes to CapCut, I need that a lot more than I need TikTok. So can y'all please bring back CapCut? Because Instagram talked about their own version of CapCut called Edits. Now I went ahead and pre-order it, so it'll be here. What day did they say it will be downloaded? Edits. It's called Edits. It's for Instagram. Let me go to the Apple Store. Edits. Yeah, Edits and Instagram app. It said coming soon, March 13th, 2025. Edits and Instagram app will be available on March 13th, 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And who knows, they may have a desktop version just like they did for CapCuts. So that way you could do more video editing. And I will be interested to see how that looks like on a desktop format. So I'm very intrigued by that. However, it is March 20th. Excuse me, it is January 20th. March 15th is less than 2 months away. I cannot wait that long. People are relying on me to do my job because I give them my word. And if I give you my word, I must see to it. I'm gonna move heaven and hell to make sure I get things done. I don't trust those Chinese apps. Okay, that- that's cool. I understand. It ain't bothered me, not yet at least. And if it hasn't bothered me, if there's nothing historically proven that the Chinese government has interfered with U.S. personal information in that way, shape, or form, cool. But D, I will say this: keep this in mind. I want you to. I don't know if you have iPhone. Oh, let me see if this is on. If this is still on Instagram. 1 second. All right. If you guys have an iPhone, yep. Go to the Apple Store. Go to the App Store. Type in Instagram and click on it. You go to Instagram. I want you guys to scroll down. Go past the reviews, and boom, it's gonna say data used to track you. Oh, and this is new. Data linked to you. Health, finance, contact, users. Oh, identify your IDs. Oh, it's all good, homie. It's all good. But on the ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna check that out to see if the Google Store does the same thing. But in the App Store, each app that you go on, it'll let you know if that program can access your personal information. So you say you don't want the Chinese people to have access to your apps, to your personal information. I could totally understand that. But keep in mind, the question is, do we want anybody to have that? I think the answer will be no, because IG, to my knowledge, is a US based company and they have access to your personal information. So I feel you guys. That's your stance the Chinese government having access. That's fine. That's totally your stance. Just keep in mind, the U.S. have that as well, and people who are partnering with this app, like other countries as well, yeah, they got access to those too. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. I'm all about. And this is no shot to my guy D. He's good people. He's great people, by the way. When it comes to principles, ladies and gentlemen, and this has been my story of the whole entire weekend, or at least my message for the weekend. If you have a principle for one area, it needs to make sense in other areas as well. If it's just based off a situation, and I had to learn this, if it's just based off a situation, then it's not a principle, or that principle has no legs to stand on. And if your principle don't have any legs to stand on, then that means, are you a person of principle? See, now that part I avoided saying this weekend because I know some people would got their panties caught in the bush. But hold on, real quick. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm at work. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, the U.S. government has access, and I'm not okay with it. But I damn sure don't want enemy China to be spying on me. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. D, you're my guy. I hear you. Trust me, I do. So we're gonna have to get to a point to where maybe I think there are apps where they don't need that type of information. One day I will look it up, and that might be a show. I might have to do a show on that one. So we'll discuss that later. So um, what was I gonna get at? Let's get into the show. And it's ironically I brought up the word principle because, well, actually, one more thing before we get into the show, because we're not going to be here that long. I just found out this morning. There's an issue going on in tonight's conversation about a gentleman by the name of Ace Metaphor. Now, I want to make this perfectly clear, ladies and gentlemen. I'm aware of. I'm only aware of two people on tonight's conversation. One is Trill AC. That's H China all day. There will be no Trill AC slander here on the BTSI show. I want to make that perfectly clear. When it comes to chill, when it comes to cruise season, there is no slander that would be tolerated here on the BTSI show. And obviously, the only reason I know Kita is because I remember her from TikTok, how boisterous she was. I think I might have sent a couple of videos at her disagreeing with her. Maybe. I don't know. But when I saw her on tonight's conversation, I was like, oh, that's the girl from TikTok. I was like, all right, cool. Hold on, real quick. I'm more concerned about national security risk. It may pose. I was like, okay, it's all good. It is all good. Okay, I have no problem with that response. There, no problem. Now, with those only two people, everybody else is strangers to me, and every thing they say is it's like, I agree with it. Or most times than not, I agree with it. I haven't seen too many videos clips I disagree because I'm just not into tonight's conversation like that at all. I know they swung by Houston before, but I was like, nah, I'm not going. I'm good on that. Thank you. Um, and Ace Metaphor, and for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know how this guy looks like. I really don't. I tried looking, and I'm not going to go too far into finding out the height, the weight, the stature of this guy. I don't care to do that. So this, from what is from the little research that I'm able to do regarding this, Ace Metaphor is allegedly, well, let me not throw any hyperbole right now. They say his stance is getting on the man, holding the man accountable, saying man ain't this, man ain't that, and women you deserve better, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, okay, cool. We have plenty of brothers who do that, who's a bit one sided versus down the middle. I'm aware of those. Now, and if it was genuine, then it was genuine. And my taking is that you're going to get on the men for their flaws. There has to be a solution. There has to be a solution. And that's the problem with most conversations because people don't have solutions. That's why they hate when I talk. Because I can point out the flaw, but I can point out whatever flaw you have, let's replace that with something else. Or let's give this a try. People hate that. Why? I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. It's actually me, not them. But I will get into that later on in the show. So with Ace Metaphor, being a one-sided and catering to the women. There are people, women, exact to be exact, coming out, speaking out against him, and saying he is nothing but another Derek Jackson. And I'm like, okay, I know, I'm aware of Derek Jackson. I'm aware of the things that he did, but I point out, I tend to point out the message that he was saying. So when they say he's a Derek Jackson, what are you talking about? They say he talks, he's a panderer. I'm like, okay. He actually get with these women, mistreat them, sleep with them, baby mamas, blah, 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 blah. So now when I heard that, and now my well, actually, let me continue. In that, the women, there's three women, including Kita, who quitted tonight's conversation. Kita and two other girls that I don't remember their names. They quit tonight's conversation. Now, regarding Girl AC, I have not heard anything from him. I don't know if he will speak out publicly on it, but I don't. Trill, that's a man of morals and standards. So I'm pretty sure whatever decision he makes is the ultimately the right decision. So I'm not gonna harp on that at all. But I will say this: with Ace Metaphor, if there was any form of abuse, I am not condoning it. Let me say that again because I know a lot of people who tend to pass by are flaming artards. If there's any form of abuse I am that Ace Metaphor has done, I am not condoning it. I am not supporting it. Now, let me remind you guys of something. The people you see online are actors. Let me say that again. The people you see online are actors, paid actors to be exact, and those are a lot worse than the free actors. Some of y'all didn't like that. Okay. Um, let's see. Who is a diabolical villain or antagonist in the movie? Let me think. Okay. Yeah, we can go with that, right? That's what I was trying to not say that, but we can go with that. D Degenerate is absolutely right. This is wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute positive wrestling. Yeah. When you guys walk up to Josh Borland, do you really think he's Thanos? No. He's an actor, a damn good actor, for the record. When you approach Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, who else? Um, Solo Sokoa, anybody in the new bloodline? What's the other one that they was going up against? Not Jesus. The Final Testament, Killian Cross, AOP, The Miz. Do you guys really think these are bad guys? No, they are portraying a character in their real time. Probably one of the nicest people you will ever meet. Matter of fact, speaking of Karrion Cross, if you guys know his character, you guys know he's an antagonist. But if you guys go on that Chris I got Chris Van. I forget this guy's name. The one that's interviewing all the wrestlers. Probably one of the night. You see a different carrying cross. You be like, wow. It's like, yes, these are actors at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I say all that to say this. Everybody that you see on YouTube are actors. 1 second. Sorry. Everybody you see on YouTube are actors. Everybody you see that you hear are actors. Let me go a step further, ladies and gentlemen. I am an actor. You know how I'm an actor? My name is Christopher J. I did not come here as Christopher Joseph Aguirre. Now, Christopher Joseph Aguirre pattern created Christopher J. Jesus, what are y'all doing? Okay, he accesses radio. Yeah, Christopher Joseph Aguirre created Christopher J. I I created the persona. I created the values. I created every single thing about the person you hear right now was created by Christopher Joseph Aguirre. Now the question is, how much does Christopher J mirrors Christopher Joseph Aguirre? Since Christopher Joseph Aguirre created Christopher J, he created it to for the patterns to be identical, damn near identical. The only reason why I say damn near is because there's other parts of me that I'm just not gonna allow you to get access to. As far as the real me. But I can create Christopher J to whoever I want. I could put him as a six-figure guy. I could put him as having all these stocks. I can put him having all this money. I can create Christopher J to be anything I fucking want. I chose a subtle route instead. Because that way when you guys see Christopher J in person, everything that is said mirrors Christopher Joseph Aguirre, so no one can say I'm being a fake. What am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? You're listening, you're watching actors. This guy was pandering to women. His real life says something completely different. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Again, I am not condoning any form of abuse if this man has committed any. What I'm saying is take what you hear with a grain of salt. And don't be surprised if the person you see in real life doesn't match. These women who got with Ace Metaphor fell in love with what he says. And I'm not, like I said, I don't listen to tonight conversation, so I couldn't tell you if what he was saying was right or wrong. All I'm gonna say is this: they fell in love with what he said, and they was exposed to somebody else behind the scene. Paid actors, ladies and gentlemen. People on YouTube are paid actors. The person that you watch and hear is usually not the person you see in real life. Like I said, when I created Christopher J, it was very subtle. And the only reason why I say that is because all of Christopher Joseph Aguirre will not be put into Christopher J. That's why I said Christopher J is uh a actor because I refuse to put all of me into this character. So anything you hear or you see from me, when you see me in person or when you hear me in person, consistency. Consistency is what you see. Consistency is what you hear. Some people fucked it up for themselves. Think NBA 2K or think 2K because WWE is on 2K as well. You can create your player to be as tall, as short, as skinny, as fat, muscular, no bill, rich, broke, whatever. See, when people go to 2K, they want to have the tallest, the fastest, the best. That's what they want to do. Wait till you see them in real life. You're like, oh, damn, double damn. See, when I go to 2K, I create my player as much as me as possible. I know I can shoot a three-pointer. I know I can dunk in my center days. So I'm creating my player to be as whatever my whatever my prime was. I can shoot three, I can dunk, I can dribble, I can break your ankles. Yeah, during my prime days, yes. Whatever, D. Whatever, whatever. Don't worry. Still losing weight, whatever. You're entitled to create your character into whoever you want or whatever you want. But be aware when you get caught, you better have a good explanation. But see, for me, I don't have to worry about this because in my personal life, this is not something that is too far off of who I am, and nobody's that much invested. So there goes that benefit right there. However, I'm not here to tell these actors to make sure your message matches who you are in real life. Uh, no, if the listeners, I'm not cognizant enough to tell the difference, then that's their fault. If they don't have enough wherewithal to understand, like take just take the meat and potatoes and leave the bones. If they don't know to do that, that's on the audience. The commonality in this are the actors that you see in here. That's the commonality. The question is, as listeners, what are you going to do? Because, like I said, this guy might have been spending 100% facts. You need to understand that that's just the truth. That might not be his truth. That doesn't negate the fact of truth was told. See, people are so invested into the speaker, they didn't hear the message. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Some people are so invested in the messenger that they ignore the message, or they put the message as secondary. See, I'm in a stage of my life where, yes, well, how do I properly say this? No, let me keep that to myself. Nah, fuck it. See, I'm in a stage of my life to where I'm I don't trust people, or I don't trust. No, I just don't trust people. That's just it. It is what it is. I don't trust people, so I have to listen to them. And when I listen to them, I have to then determine if what they say is truth or a lie. This person might be speaking truth. It's just that his life is a lie. And if his life is a lie, that's his business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, my bad, homie. You good, you good. Still losing weight though, but you good, you good. It's funny because we was having a conversation about this on Discord. This might be risky Discord. Um, it was based off a comment that I said on Friday. Does it make sense when it comes to talking points? Does it make sense? Does it add value? Will it help achieve your ultimate goal? Most talking points don't get past number one. However, when you hear these actors talk, does what they say, does it make sense? Does it add value? Will it help you achieve your ultimate goal? That's all you need is the messenger. I don't see none of you guys hooking up with your professors. Your professor is spitting game and spitting the truth most of the time. I don't see you guys trying to hook up with them. I don't see you guys trying to hook up with the. Let me be quiet. Sorry, I won't go. That's going too far. Sorry. I just want the truth. I don't need a person. You guys get what I'm saying? In closing, ladies and gentlemen, these are actors. These are actors. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's okay. Like I said, get the meat and potatoes, spit out the bones. It's all good. This ace metaphor guy, let let life teach him a lesson. I think people are so broken, they want to invest in the messenger and not as much as the message. And I think that's the problem. If you're broken, if you're that broken, you need to really start fixing yourself and stop relying on other people to fix your problems. That's a thought. That's just a thought. I did not know I was gonna go over 30 minutes, but we gotta go. If you liked this video, hit the like, dislike, hit the dislike. If you got any comments, thoughts, or opinions, put it in the comment section. I will be sure to reply. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. Run a road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the cash out giveaway. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate that, G. D, thank you, man. Thank you. Uh, let's go ahead and get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. BTSI Show, Christopher J. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
It's a mess, but hey, don't even worry about it.